What up, y'all? I don't know if like my computer is super fast or what have you, but this joint is like off by 2 minutes. It already says it's like 5:30 on my phone. It says it's 5:20, 5:28 on the PlayStation. It says it's 5:28. I'm gonna need to fix the time on my computer. But anyway, what up, y'all? Hope all is good with you. Hope you all chilling. Hope you're feeling good on this fine Wednesday morning. I know for some people it's 2 days from pay week. I said pay week. God dang, payday. I hope everything is just going good for you. This morning we're gonna be hopping back into some more Outer Worlds. Don't confuse it with Outer Wilds. Always forget to do that, bro. Always forget to boot back up the chat. But we're gonna be hopping back into some more of the Outer Wilds. I said Outer Wilds, Outer Worlds. I just said don't confuse it with the Outer Wilds. All right, but yeah, I believe where we last left off, we were trying to get money for the Navy that Gladys was selling. We have the money. We have like 17K bits. Uh, and the other thing is we were doing a bunch of the side quests that was on Monarch. I want to say it's the name of that planet, or in particular Roseway on Monarch, where we did like the lab stuff. We hustled the bandits, and we was able to get the research up off of them. So we did pretty good, if I do say so myself. We did Charlotte. We did Charlotte. So now what we're about to do is we're about to go to Gladys. Yeah, I know. Didn't you already tell me this? What is it going to do this each time? I hope not. But what we're about to do is we're about to go to Gladys, and we're about to, you know, sell some stuff. This morning I'm sipping on some smoked butterscotch coffee. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see. So we did all of that. Now we just need to set a course. I think we could beat this dream probably by next week. We had this dream beat. I want to say. Now that just means we'll probably have the main game beat. I think it'll still take us a little bit of time before we beat like the DLCs and all that, because I do want to play through them. And I think those are like, those each have like some time on them, if I'm remembering correctly. How much time? Don't know. But they got some time on them. Worst case scenario, if we don't beat
Welcome
them.
back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Let me see.
What's that?
What can we ask her? Do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Oh, dang. Disrespectful. Someone you like the
I
most?
see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
Oh. Are you keeping secrets from me? Good. That's good.
And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled.
Oh,
Was
that's.
that all you wanted to
I mean,
ask me?
that's. You're the only
You
one I
seem
know,
hesitant
though.
to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess?
Like what? Say I killed your captain by accident. I'm one of the lost hope colonists. This scientist revived me from hibernation. I have a secret phobia. I'm actually afraid of sock puppets. Secrets me?
Duly noted. Are you sure that is all you wished to confess?
Nah. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Are you sentient? Your secret is that you're in love with Alex Hawthorne. You are clandestine. clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
Are you secret?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses with no fundamental consciousness. I
Okay.
never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Nah, she do.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
In the heat of a moment. In the heat of the moment. What have y'all been doing? Oh, hard yams. Sam been clapping. All right, let's see. So we have Monarch. We also have the relay. I think we already been to the relay though. Terra 2, Phineas Lab. We have Helpheus. We also have Silica. Silica is one of the largest. I know to do the quest line for, I think it's what's old buddy name?
The groundbreaker has approved our request for
Max.
docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Max. I know for old buddy Max, like we got to do a certain thing.
I think
Also, one of the homies had told me that there was something that I needed to do here as well, and that was there was a ladder that I was supposed to be looking for. I'm trying to remember where. I'm trying to remember where. But there's a ladder that I can use, and that ladder is for something.
Hey, that pad down there with the lights off.
Oh, I can't take these, can I? Nope. Because this is all a part of the ship. I hate this. All right, so before I go talk with Gladys, somebody mentioned something to me, or I'm trying to remember. I think it was Alan. The homie Alan mentioned to me that if I go inside, I think it was the Lost Hope, there should be like a ladder or something like that in the back.
This is Halcyon News. Interrupt your regularly scheduled
I think. Okay, so this is the bathroom. He said there should be like a ladder or something back here that I could take, and it takes me somewhere. Oh, I need the bar key card. I take it that's the spot. But let me just double check before I just, randomly. Yeah, that's the spot. So I'll more than likely have to hack into that room. All right, in case this don't work out, let's save right before so that we can load it over. Save right before, load over, and let's hack. Oh, I need a 60. I got hacked so slow.
That's impressive.
Yo, why did y'all leave the door open? What are y'all doing? Like, y'all trying to get us caught? Okay, this is what he was talking about right here. Do that. Self-patching. Bits, claw. Ain't gonna lie, take those knives. And it doesn't look like there's anything else I care about. Okay. Let's climb. And boom. I'm not supposed to be here, am I? Yo ho?
Don't mess with us.
Hey yo? Why are there Goombas up here? Okay. Where does this lead?
I can take a hint.
Alright, I see like the lassie. What happened to you? Like this dude face down. And what's this? Says work order. Vera says the Lost Hopes plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone locked their key behind the door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time. JT. Oh, all of this is fair game here. I didn't even get the full chance to see like what you was really going for. I just blew that man to bits. Gave that man that double tap. I was going to blow up that thing too, but you know.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hold up. Gotta be something down here. Okay, it's another ladder. You hear me? The toilet overflowed on me at least twice. Oh, beautiful. More lockpicks? Alright. So, where does this lead? So, there's a couple of things. I already have, like, a grenade launcher. I don't need another. Is there a collision box right there? There's a collision box right there. All right, watch out, y'all. Hold up, can I get up there too? Because that looks to be like a box, and that door looks mighty openable. Oh, there's a bunch of places I didn't go to up here. So that's another ladder that's leading down.
And not all of it's mine. I'll die in here. Just get me out.
I got you, brother.
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Dang, that poop.
You have no idea how
Start
good the air
pooping
in
tin out here.
Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
Nah, somebody did that to you, nah. Somebody did that to you on purpose.
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
You got that going right. You got that going right. Intimidate. I can always lock the door again, or I could do persuade. Are you gonna pay up, or are you gonna stand there smelling like ish? Just make sure you let people know I help you out.
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you, or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well?
No, I don't want those. Keep your pants on, smart pants.
I will. I will preserve my dignity. No one can take that away from me.
Thank you for the 250 bits, bozo. All right, let me... Oh, was that just the way to get around the mana pillars? It was. That was just the way to get around the creatures. So there's probably like a way... No, I doubt it. I doubt it. That's wishful thinking on my part. I was about to say, I think there's a way for you to do like a pacifist run in this game. I was looking for something. This is what I was looking for because I wanted to see where this ladder leads. All right. Which door is this? Hey, what up, Phil? The release for the second game is on October 29th. If you get like the premium edition of the game that comes with the season pass and all that, you can play it 5 days early, so it'll be October the 24th.
Great work.
I'm honestly thinking about getting that premium edition. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just because I know Who want war? Who want war? All right, that should be all. But I'm thinking about getting like the premium edition because I know I'm gonna want to play the DLCs. Ba, 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 ba. Let me see what's this way. But so far, this joint has been like really, really solid. 21 is NG4. I need it. I was thinking about getting
Gosh, that's clever.
Hey, how'd you get back there?
go 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 go. I don't know whose place I just broke into, but we gotta go. But yeah.
It just me, or has it been?
Oh, that was her shop. Oh, my bad, lady.
More traffic. Give tram freighters more paths.
Okay, she ain't come for me. All right, cool. But nah, I was thinking about getting like Ninja Gaiden 4, but I didn't beat 1, 2, or 3. My OCD won't allow it. I was gonna play that Jay, but I was thinking about like all the games that's coming out in October, and I think I decided on Ghost of Yote, which I'm currently playing right now. I also decided on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline 2, which comes out on the 21st. And I decided on The Outer Worlds 2. Ninja Gaiden, I could play through that at any time. And on top of that, that joint on Game Pass. Like, whenever I decide to renew my Game Pass membership, I just play it on that. Hold up. Can I sell my junk? They also announced Ninja Gaiden 4 DLC for Ninja Gaiden for 2026, but that is nothing special. It might be something special. It might be. Might be. I say cross your fingers and hope. But
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
let me see. I investigated Rosewade's distress signal.
Speak up now.
Female half-naked character for the weirdos. Yes. Oh, that. I mean, you know. Hey, I'm looking forward to Cold Vein, but it's not Cold Vein 2, but it's not because of half-naked ladies. I just like Souls-likes. But you're right. Some people do be playing them janks for the jiggle physics. Well, ever since what was the name of that jank? Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball introduced that to video games. The whole little titty physics. People watch for that, or play games for that. I mean, I don't get it. It's just a bunch of like ones and zeros, but you know. I got Extreme Beach Volleyball 2 back then. Masterpiece. He said, I know what you're talking about. Said some great assets. Mm-hmm. But about these secrets I'm looking for. I'm still searching.
What'd you turn up?
I found out the toothpaste formula, but then I unfound it. I acquired some research on, but I found another buyer. I found a prototype weapon from Force, but I lost it.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here.
Dang, I'm blown.
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal.
Love that game.
If Auntie
Because
Cleo's
of the
exporting
story.
wraps from Monarch, golly me,
I don't know if you being
someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught.
I don't know if you're being honest or not, but that game had a story?
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
But yeah.
Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
But for real though, that game had a story. I mean, I always treated it like what was those games that used to come out on like the Xbox and PS2? I'm mad because like they flowed in my head and then they immediately flowed out. Leisure Suit Larry and what's the joint? The old dude. The old dude. Playboy. Playboy. The Playboy games. I always thought that all of those was like in the same category. That Leisure Suit Larry joint and that Playboy joint. And then, you know, DOA Beach Volleyball. They were all like softcore prawn. As a kid, I was like, who the hell? Who won all this?
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You
Thank
should
you,
have a
Gladys.
chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
No, ma'am. Oh, hold on.
What
Let's
do you
ask something
want,
else
then?
real quick.
My hard-earned wisdom?
You mentioned groundbreakers outside of the Board of Control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
What do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Who's Miss Junlei?
Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm.
Mm-hmm.
She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She seems capable of handling the board well enough. I've met her. I don't think she's up to the task. What she's like. Back to the other question. All right. She seemed capable of handling the board well enough.
Hold on. You already met her. What are you asking me about her for?
My bad. That's all. Oh, level 15, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got the Navi gear. We got the Navi. What do I want to do? All right, so before I do anything else, I probably should get my persuade up, if I'm being honest. But my persuade is already like very high. I could go ahead and pop that to 60. Medicine. My sciences aren't really that high. I do want to get my guns up. I don't necessarily care about using handguns, but hold up. Back. Let me see. Let me get my long guns up. Let's pop that on. And this little gun that I like to use, it's a long gun, right? Yep, long gun, heavy weapon. So my flamethrower is a heavy weapon, so I need to keep that in mind.
I think it counts anyhow. Long as there's.
All right, so the next person I need to go meet first before I hop up off this planet is not Weapons to the Void, Scavenger in the Sky.
Work. You can
We need to go talk with Lilia Hagen now that I have the Navi and get her quest line started. All right, she all the way up here. But yeah, man. October is another stacked month. I'm just realizing too, we had 2 back-to-back stacked months. Also, hey, Phil, if you get the chance, hold up. Would it be a bad thing if I open up this door? You know what? That's what saving is for. Love a game where I control the save. Love it.
What was that? What do you think you're doing?
My bad. Nothing at all.
All right, I got my eye on you.
I got my eyes on you.
You weren't followed, were you? I hope not.
Oh, my reputation with the decrease. No. We can't have that. We can't have that. That's why I wanted to try it. I was like, hold up, what would happen if I did it? I see now.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
Got you, madam. I got a key.
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods.
Understood.
We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Understood. Said we arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it back to Fallbrook. What's sublight doing in Fallbrook? What kind of scavenger and what kind of salvage you looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world.
Hey, what up, bro, man?
Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
Why you say her favorite artist is 21 Savage, though? Are you saying she look like Amber Rose? So we're going after Alta Vitae gas. What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
That's kind of crazy.
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo.
But how's it going, bro,
Keep the community
man?
lubricated with a steady supply of booze.
Hope all is well. Which one is fine?
unconventional
Wednesday morning?
erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
Okay. How unconventional asking for a friend? Why do you need me if you already have people on the ground?
Catherine is tied up with other matters, and I don't want her bothered. I told her I'd be sending my best fixer.
Lie.
Try and play the part.
Got it. I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll
Understood.
do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Got it.
Good enough for me.
All right. Dang, Parv, you ain't even say nothing that whole time.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
Oh, you said good bit. A good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. I guess let's find out where the bits come from. So we also have Ellie. Oh, no. I thought it was every even number, not odd. So that means 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the max level is 25. Okay. Chance of immediately resetting this companion's ability cooldown when they perform their companion ability, and then increases the damage dealt by this companion's ability. So this is the companion ability bar, maybe. Companion swap weapons and reloads much faster. CPR, when Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals you a small amount. This effect has a long cooldown. Actually, okay. Why wouldn't I go for that? Let's check out with Parv. Parv, what you got for me? She has synchronicity. When Parv performs her ability, recharge some of the tactical. I don't really care about that. That dilation, it's not like that. The dilation is pretty much just bullet time, or it feels just like bullet time. I mean, granted, it increases like your crit rate and all that, but If you got good weapons and you dome people, you don't gotta worry about all that. No. Revert. To be honest with you, all of this sucks to me. When Parv performs her ability, reach charge time of your tactical time dilation meter, 25%. All of this kind of don't matter to me. Because this is just talking ability. I kind of rarely use the abilities. Chance to reset 20%. I mean, you don't, at least so far in the combat, like I haven't really felt anything that has forced my hand to, I just get that. I haven't really done anything that's forced my hand to go, oh my God, I need to be extremely tactical. Like, yeah, you can role play it, but the challenge also got to be there, at least for me, when I'm playing games. Otherwise, I'm just going, one tap, two tap. I'm just going to keep doing that over and over again. You know?
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Uh-huh. That's what we calling it now, huh? Let's see. The Empty Man. Locate the security terminal on Groundbreaker. Track down Reginald Cheney. Okay, so that's the companion side quest. This is a faction quest. Lilia Hagen has lead on some expensive salvage when aboard abandoned Monarch. Several factories and research facilities were left mostly intact, while the majority of the locations have previously been stripped of valuable resources. Sublight agents on Monarch recently discovered a hidden laboratory with a cache of Alta Vitae gas. Lilia needs an independent captain to retrieve the salvage. Lilia hasn't heard from her agent in Stella Bay recently. Retrieve the information he's holding on the salvage location and deliver it to the to Catherine. What's that? Malene and Fallbrook. And then that's Weapons of the Void. Let's do this faction quest. You know, let's get all the XP we can. You know, at least try to get all the XP we can. Hit that cap. I think the level is supposed to be like higher now that we have the DLCs now, right? Oh, I could transfer some stuff to the lockers now. Oh, thank you. I need to get some of this stuff up off of me. And I could easily just, okay, multiple pages. I'll just have to put it in the captain's quarters. I know I still would need like some other stuff, but oh, and we could put something in this locker. So this could be my weapon locker, like the second I come into the ship. All right, let me just make sure my current weapons are equipped. They are. And this one can be, oh. But I can't open that locker. Never mind. Hey, what up, Jill? I need a smoke and a beer. A smoke and a pancake? Pancake and a smoke? So we gotta go to Monarch. Right? Warning, dangerous. Hold up. Which one do we gotta go to? It's Monarch, right? My bad, Felix. Let me see what you. This man has a perk named Jazz Hands. Yo. Rebellion. Top of the morning to you. While Felix is in the party, you and your companions deal bonus damage to corporate. Say less. Say less, Felix. Say less. See, that's a perk. Let me see. Granted, I don't need the damage, but that's a perk. Which one do I gotta go to? Stella Bay. And oh, is there 2 main quests? Murder on Irandanos. And it has a new Aether Wave drama ready to watch. Okay. That's DLC. That's DLC. That feels like DLC. All right. So which one? So Stella Bay. So either way, I gotta go to Stella Bay. All right. I thought something was wild. I was like, hold up, what in the Pillsbury fudge is going on? And this one is that the giant gas of helium and all that. All right. I don't know why that kind of gives me like what is the name of that planet on the Outer Wilds? The giant with like all the anglerfish. Aranados gives me that.
From Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Okay. Just tell me what to do. You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Where should I start? A hotbed for political activity sounds fun.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Understood.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Got it. That's a lot of XP you just gave me, boy. Ah, dang. All right, I got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
All right.
Best of luck. Everyone.
Hold up, you said in your lab? Like, bro, I'm going to Monarch.
An unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's Aether Wave frequencies.
Understood.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for naught but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd.
Sound like Shakespeare in the Park. That's what it sound like. He who don't knoweth their political gain shall not know their religious aptitude. You must go to this place. That's what it sounded like to me. That's all I heard. Sounded like a bunch of nonsense. What was that?
Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin.
I got it. Got it. Let me out. Let me out. And are we already at Monarch? Yep, we're already at Stellar Bay Monarch. He said come see him in his lab, though. If I wanted to do anything, like, if I wanted to get more questions from him, like, come to his lab. So let me see if my journal updated. It did. Radio Free Monarch. Phineas contacted the broker through a well-known Monarch big game hunter named Nyoka. I said Nyoka. She frequents the yacht club. There's a yacht club in Stellar Bay, so look for her there. Hey. They really out here. They got the paper. I really like having Pravati and Allie with me. I'm thinking if I probably should bring Felix though. I don't care. I'm gonna let rock with me who I want to let rock with me. I ain't about to do the whole constant switching and swapping and all of that. Some fishy. All right. This kind of remind me of that one place in what's the name of that game that Bethesda came out? Their sci-fi Fallout game. Starfield. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Like my brain is having issues recalling things like immediately. Okay, so nothing on that terminal. Do not fall down there. Do not fall down there. That is death. So how do we get down though? What if I could run and jump? We are extremely close to whatever planet that is. Hold up. How do we get down? I thought I needed to use the terminal, right? Insert captain identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Do I not have a captain identification cartridge? So can I not go down because I don't have a captain identification cartridge? Ain't this about a blippy? Hey, I thought you gave me one, guy. Thought Ada gave me a captain identification cartridge. Like, what in the Pillsbury fudge is going on here? Ada, where you at? You lied to me. You said you gave me Captain Hawthorne's identification.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
When the Pillsbury fudge, what is y'all doing?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
What was that? I'm in the mood for some entertainment. I'd like to learn more about the colony. No, because that's going to start the murder on Iranidos, right? All right, so, hold up. Do I go to my room for the captain card then?
Watch your step, Captain. The floor is wet. Sam recently mopped in here.
Okay. I need a card. Search for Festus mining weapon. Oh, this was for something else. Oh, and then there's a science weapon on Silica. There's also a science weapon on Groundbreaker. Oh, okay. So I'm just missing stuff. Result number 1 from the site supervisor's personal logs. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris. Insane way to say your friend made a dumb purchase. Harris's cart looks like some strange tech or a weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Result number 2 from the site safety officer's incident report. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lim. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Burley's office for now. Figured the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got prison cells on this rock. Okay, so they don't have prisons on Celica. Good to know. Result number 3 from Barbara's coronary inquest. Given name Lemuel. Who named you? Harry Ford. Employment status, indenture, contract term, 35 years, 2 months, 16 days, 5 hours, 33 minutes. Approximate remaining. They put a contract on you for 35 years? Okay, it's crazy. Cause of deceasement, blunt force trauma, weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin. The facial area is to be specific. Specifical. Specific. I didn't even realize that was a word. Specifical about it. It's it's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Okay. Jaw is shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth are all out of killer or kilter. Yeah, that's kilter. Though I suppose that was true pre-deceasement. If the blow itself didn't kill him, there's no way he could have breathed with all that damage. Sure. All right, so good to know. I accidentally hit the jump button. I was trying to hurry up and get back in. Let's focus on the boat. Oh, I got more people. Keep Blaine. This is just to let you know that I've given out the rest of you know what to you know who. Sorry for the secrecy. You never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I'd also appreciate if you never told a soul about our business. I like my job. I should keep to it. So Esther Blaine. I went into the community center for something. Was it a book or something? No, but I thought I gave the book to Vicar Max. All right. I don't know how I'm supposed to get down, but
Good luck, Captain.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm just gonna try to jump down. That's what we got save files for. You try to take the leap. I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna see what's cracking. I'm gonna see what's cracking, and I'm gonna jump down. Or jump. I didn't see the switch.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
All right.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Whatever. I'm not here for the trip. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunchips on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Okay. What are they doing out here?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Seems so happy. Me? I'm Alex Hawthorne. I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean. I'm lying. What do you mean?
Swell.
We lying out here.
There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Understood. Is Stellar Bay really that isolated? You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Said Purple Berry Crunch? You know what I expect to see on
That'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Raptidons and cannibals. Okay. Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject.
Whatever. Sulfur
Kinda
don't
goes
smell
over
good.
my head, though.
Don't sulfur smell like rotten eggs? Or am I bugging? I might be thinking of something else. Yeah, I might be thinking of
Sandra will be
something
mighty
else.
pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
What's that?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. Do you think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
I got you, my boy. Sure, I can ask about your poster. Who's Black Hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest Tosswell hackers ever.
I wonder if he's
Hackers.
kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Okay.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Nah, I haven't. Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades. We're not about to. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But why is he called Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Now I'm more curious about the game. Like, what is a hacker? Because like my brain is thinking something different when I hear the word hacker. So, what is he? You say he suck up the ball? Pause. But what do you mean? Okay, that's all I need to hear on that subject. Maybe a word that. yeah. My immature mind. Yes, we're going with that.
Well, Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career. Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score. Before that, he was the slick stick, because his shots were always so smooth.
None of that help. None of that help. none of that help. Hey, yo. None of that help. All right, let's not talk about this. Nah, you making that up.
I swear I'm not.
Oh.
At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
Hey, yo, y'all could have came up with anything. With anything. I need to, this can't be like baseball, what he's talking about. This is something entirely different because even like the little toss ball stick, it looks like a little lacrosse stick or something like that. So he's talking about something else. It's not like baseball. I need to see this sport, bro. The poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game.
Okay.
But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Okay. Sure, I'll see what I can do about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
I was going to try hustle you for some bits, but you just hit me where it hurts. You said, yeah, it's not valuable. I'm like, oh, well, that ruined my plans. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and, as we do with every vending machine that we see, we buy the mag picks and we buy the shunt, the bypass shunts. And that's just because you can never have enough. You can never have enough. Let me try to get his poster real quick first. And then we could do that fraction mission. I said faction mission. That's the yacht club. That's why I need to go for my main quest. Looks like the Monarch. Oh, is it here? How y'all doing? Nice to meet y'all. Top of the morning to you.
Mr. Nandi.
Let's go ahead. Buy that.
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others,
Sanjar, Nandi, and this is Celia Robbins.
And welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
I am looking for something in particular. I need a poster. What was that about in exchange? You having money troubles? Grandma asked me to check in on about. Well, hold up.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again?
IPAR.
Not that I got any prior experience with
Nah, you do.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Well, why though? Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth or a mantis worm wings.
What are you, a
Whatever
bruja?
Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much from Sebastian? If you've got that many bits to spend, then I've got some trash to say. I ain't gonna do her like that.
Him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Okay. Just ask him on a date. Maybe I could talk to him for you.
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, I'm curious. What do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
You're about to be incredibly disappointed.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
You're about to be super disappointed.
Good to have standards, I guess.
Yeah.
I know what I'm looking for.
Hi. Hi. Nah, I think you just been on this little dust ball a little too long without any physical intimacy. Because the second he opened his mouth and started talking, you're going to be like, I didn't know that. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to? There are other fish in the sea, Celia.
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
What do you want? Okay, never mind.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I'll talk to you later. But
have you talked to Sebastian yet?
No.
What did he say?
No, I ain't talked to him yet. Grim asked me about the Toss Spot poster.
Sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse.
Okay, so Velma.
I'll warn you. Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Understood. Alright. So I gotta talk with Sebastian for her, and I gotta do this thing for Grim. Hold up. I still have, like, that is my main quest, right? Yep, Grim. Task flowers for Sebastian. Celia is taking a lesson with Sebastian, but she's too shy to ask him out herself. Alright. This is a task. I thought it would be like a side quest.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Stella Bay.
She's always cranky.
And let's see what we got going on here. Workbench.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Yo, she seems so angry. Like Catherine said, she'd shove you in a box and you keep running up. Yeah, like that. Nah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message.
Okay,
I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Okay. Your chief what? That's a made-up word. I don't believe that. Pescatolog. I can't even say it. I'm here to ask about Grimm's poster. Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Okay. He'll come back eventually. You can't constrain a person's freedom. Don't you have rules about that sort of thing? If you say so, find him and drag him out by the ear. He's real with his pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Come with living in the free colony, I guess. What's it?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to make sure that everything's good. At least on my phone. I'm here about to ask about Grimm's poster. What's this about your foreman? You said Braxton has been stealing drugs. Who's this Catherine you mentioned? The first name I came in before. Okay. So I can advance her. Let me advance this
again?
first.
I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So it's about money.
Damn right it is.
Okay. Makes sense. You still have the poster, right? You're just giving off Grimm's poster. Didn't he pay for it? Sure, we can work something out. Surely we can work something out. Still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Got it. So I could steal it if I wanted to.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
How much is Nell offering? Bribe. Take 883 bits for the time Grimm's wasted. He'll still pay for the poster. Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, Nana. Ooh, that's true. Intimidate. You won't do much business if your neighbor hates you. Consider this an investment.
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Understood. Let's do that
Fine by
then.
me.
Let's do that then. Let's be fair. Let's be rational individuals. What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Understood. All right, got it. So they're on strike. Surely you can make them come back. I can talk to Caleb.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance.
I'm not going to smack him
If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Okay, cool. And then, Caleb, you said Braxton's stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming.
So he's skimming drugs.
And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Okay. Awfully nice of you not to say anything. Why didn't you turn him in? You shouldn't be hung up on that dragged out sleeves. Oh, dag. Hung up on that sleeves bag out to dry. Should have hung him out to dry. Awfully not nice to say anything. Awfully nice of you not to say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Interesting. So he's good at his job.
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Alright. Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Got it. Thought I could learn a little bit more. But they're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple.
Understood.
Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're hard workers, don't deserve
Hard
compensation.
workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
Okay. I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Okay. Someone's going to notice your shortfalls before long. You're going to be held responsible. Are you willing to meet Caleb halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Okay.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
Okay.
You'd steal from your own people? That's low, ma'am.
Yeah, this would hurt. This would
That's
hurt my
business.
standing with par.
Someone's got to keep the lights on.
Yeah. Ugh.
Fine by me.
This would hurt. This would hurt like my standing with par if I do that. All right, so for old buddy, we got a couple of quests up off of her, but for old buddy to get the tossball post, we need to, I believe it's Braxton. So we need to go to Braxton's apartment. Braxton hasn't shown up for work for a couple of days, so Velma's pulling extra shifts. She asked you to go to his apartment and send him back to the salt tuna fishery. All right, so we gotta go to Braxton's house first. And Braxton's house is what looks to be around this corner. Okay. Got a big house. Oh, never mind. It's an apartment.
Someone's been killed!
Yo?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Talmadge Kerr? Are you alright? Pull yourself together. Tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right.
So
that's where the body is.
Lower one on the right?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
I think you need to stay for the authorities, my boy. You need to give them your account of events. Hold up, let's save though real quick, because I haven't saved in a minute. And I'm getting a little antsy. That drink said I haven't saved in about an hour. As I said, we see a vending machine, we buy. We buy. We see a vending machine, we buy. So just go ahead and buy all that stuff. He said in the bottom left. This one? Oh, resident. Okay, hold up. So that's to Nandi, Rose, Hatchet. Mr. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Okay. So yeah, we talked with her, and she keeps buying stuff from Sebastian's shop. Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you're out of food, invites mantis swarms, and a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Hey, that man bringing in the roaches. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day. Haha. But no, you didn't make that joke. No. I'm looking too far into that. No, you didn't make that joke. I'm gonna let that slide. You didn't make that joke. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Okay. So think you're in another Amber Heights. Amber Heights. Okay, so let's go ahead and go upstairs, or let's check this door. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Magnum. Let's see what you did there, Magnum. Let's see. Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. Okay. And what might you be? Nothing. All right, sorry, Toby. What was this? Hastily packed suitcase. Oh, this person was trying to cut on their bets. So they probably was in crazy debt. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. That's a big cartridge. I'm gonna try not to contaminate the evidence. Leave it for the authorities. Investigate left field tossball betting. All right, we could do that later.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Okay, so that person who died was Isaac. Is this the old girl's apartment? I thought she had like a bunch of stuff in here. Oh yeah, I get to see what's inside it before I hack into it now. That's a lot of bits. All right, but we're gonna leave that alone. And let's go in this door. Is that Braxton? Well, you got so many beds in here. Like, do y'all be shacked up?
You startled
Laura.
me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils, anxious posture.
Oh, she high.
muscle spasms.
He a dealer.
She's high on some quality stuff.
Yeah.
No! Okay, maybe just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
Okay. So, do you know where Braxton is?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So, maybe look for him there?
Got it. That's all I need.
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Yeah, we should. Let's go. Well, hold up. Because before we do that, let's talk with Sebastian. Before we leave town. Let's see what this guy looks like.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
All right. Let's save, because I got a feeling that this might be a dialogue option. This dude might not be what she think he is. That's always the case by somebody who's smitten by someone.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
He talks a whole lot more than what she said. But let's trade.
Oh,
Let's see what you
good.
got.
Celia hasn't come by in a few days, so I haven't sold much.
Understood.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly
Nah, I'm
fresh
good,
animal
bro.
parts?
I'm good, bro. Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Oh.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Okay. So, you know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for Halcyon life.
Oh,
As my dad
that
told it, Mr.
dude.
Pickett was always going on about
Okay.
getting a Manta Queen for the last display.
Uh-huh.
He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta Queens, especially.
He's probably out in the field. He's out in the
Sure.
field.
They're real big. Hard to miss them.
Yeah, this is probably this game's Deathclaw. More than likely.
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Gotcha.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Understood. Sure, I can keep an eye
All
out
right
for
then.
him.
Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
I think he dead if you ain't seen him in weeks. But that's just me.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Understood. I don't think he understands. She doesn't want a discount. She's attracted to you. Bribe, advance against loss of business. All right, so don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance.
Mm-hmm,
Take her someplace nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Not gonna hold you, Par. I want them to be happy too, but as I said, he even said it himself. Like, she talks to him nice and slow so he understands. I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
It might be a summer fling. Who knows? I mean, if this planet even have summers. But who knows? He said he'd go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
She remind me of Amy Farrah Fowler from Big Bang Theory. He likes you, Cecilia. Just don't ask him for a discount. Look, you've got a chance. Have fun. Don't overthink it. All I know is if you act this crazy, you'll send him running. I ain't gonna say that. Be yourself. Be yourself. She just seems overly excited, I guess is the word. The term. Phrase. Maybe.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon.
Ooh, he gonna
Look
lose
at me
business.
going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look.
Understood.
Anyhow, thank you.
No problem. Thank you for the 375 bits. All right, so hold on. What did it just trigger? It triggered something for me. Oh, it switched back to the main quest. All right, so with that done, let's also take a look at this. Try to do everything that's at least in town. Oh, well, no, that's not in town. I said, let's try to do everything that's at least in town. That ain't. Get Grimm's Tossball poster. In order to do that, I need to get Braxton. Braxton was making a delivery to a house. Sells at Stellar Bay. Perhaps you can find him. Indication where he's gone. Convince Caleb to return to work. Caleb hangs out in the yacht club. Caleb's living off a stash of bits he keeps at his home near the diner. If this stash were to go missing, he'd have to return to work. So if I take the money, he'll return to work. Investigate left. Hold up. Isn't that the same thing? Oh no, that's Mr. Pickett. That's Mr. Pickett. My bad. Let's try this. See what's going on. So I would need to break into his house and steal his bits. Hold up. Was that his room that I was in? Okay, he's over there. I don't want to have to take his money. That ain't what I'm on. Like, I don't want to have to take his money. That ain't it'll ruin my reputation with Par. Like, I'd rather just talk to him like a civilized human being.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yes, Captain Hawthorne of the Old Reliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink.
Hey.
Consider it an MSI welcome.
Hey.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
Okay.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Why they ever do the just tuck their head down like, all right, what are we celebrating? We need to talk about Velma. What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
Understood. What could be so bad it made you walk off the job? I already know what it was. It was the pay. The pay is like, especially when you're doing a job that you don't really find challenging or something that doesn't really provide you with any sort of satisfaction. You're going to then start to look at the pay of it. And then once you look at the pay and you realize you're getting paid peanuts, you're going to be like, I got to go. Get me out. It got to be the pay.
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work.
Understood.
We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Understood. We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Lie. Sanjar's going to fire Velma if you don't return to work. No, that would be more incentive not to return to work. Right? No, hold up. Maybe I'm overthinking it, because then that would mean that I don't think he wants her fired. He just wants to negotiate with her for better terms. But if she's fired, then somebody else could be there, and then you can negotiate those better terms with them. But then again, it could be that the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know type of situations. I don't know. Any suggestions for how to put pressure on Velma's negotiations? Velma is threatening to replace you with Starlight contractors. I feel like I only get one opportunity at this. I'm a lot?
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages.
My bad, brother.
Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
My bad, brother. I apologize for lying to you, my brother. My bad. You have compassion. A lot of people don't have compassion in the workforce. A lot of people are on that FU activity. What the fudge you talking about? I need my money, my Skrilla, my guap. But you, sir, you are a man of compassion. I respect that. What do we want to do next? We could get our tech up, but we don't need to. Let's get long guns to 60, and from that, lockpick at 80. Lockpick screed, nearly instant. Yeah, the armor is like reducing my skill in that. I honestly don't know what to put it in. Pause. Man, I could go for hack. Let's go for hack. We're gun-toting, hacking. We're a stealer, put it that way. We're like a spy. All right, so with the... Oh, yeah. I just need to talk to old girl, right? Oh, I can't jump over that. I'm playing the wrong game. I thought I had the bunnies. All right, Velma, let's talk. You made me lie.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
God dang.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that.
Okay.
Anyway, what do you folks need?
Okay. Let's talk about Caleb.
You knocked any sense into him yet?
I told him you were about to lose his job. He said he'd come back.
Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves
625
honest pay.
bits.
Something else
As well
on
as
your
some
mind?
XP. That XP you get is crazy.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
I mean, I could just always pay you. I could,
Fine by
bruh.
me.
I could, bruh, with the money I just got off of these side quests, but no, it's the principle. It's the fact that she's trying to hustle me. So with that, I'm just gonna get him back. I think that's it. That's all I gotta do in here, right? All right, so I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna do these 2 quests as well as this task, which one is the toss ball one. The victim had a bedding field. I think the part that's really gonna trip me out is the manta queens and all that. It depends on how big the joints are. Let's see. Depends on how big them joints are, but at least we got through the more diplomatic portion of this area for the most part. Yahoo!
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
What's going on?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
What you mean?
You have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Hey, yo, Ellie. That's the wrong time to be correcting somebody when they panicking about their kid, bro. Your child is missing. When you last see him, calm down, take a breath. Tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to
Scheiße.
calm down.
That's on me.
I
That's on me. You're right.
promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
So we got 2 dudes that we really gotta find because they put themselves in a very dangerous
Oh, I know
situation.
he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
Understood,
If
madam.
you find any of them iconoclast indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I take it the iconoclasts are the ones that like had the speech on the monitor. It was like that message that we got right after Dr. Phineas. But yeah, or Dr. Wells, I should say. Or Scientist Will? Whatever name he go by. Let me see. So we got a perk, dialogue. Actually, I wouldn't mind having more dialogue. 25% quiet weapon damage. Quiet weapons deal more damage. Weapon is considered quiet if the noise is 2.5 meters or less. Got it. What? Let's go for this. Oh, that's my job. Should be good. Got us. I got a little bit more time. Let's go. So where your boy at again? Is it a task or so we got a faction quest? Lilia retrieves management from Catherine Mayland in Fallbrook. And who do I gotta talk to in here? Nyoka. Alright, so we're in Fallbrook. So let's talk with Catherine real quick.
Miss Ellie,
Then we're gonna
Dr. Finhill. I notice your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look.
They are
maybe fix it
chatting
for you.
teams.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Am I going the right way? No, I'm
Oh,
not.
no. I mean, it don't cost nothing.
What's this?
I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
What are
Everything's got a
you?
price.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, I thought I killed myself. I thought I killed myself for a second. Okay. My bad. I don't know what the point of that lore area is, but never again. I thought I died. Let's go ahead and I'm trying to get to old girl. I don't think I can. Well, no, those are probably like boxes and all that. I could open. Hold up. Where in the strawberry fukakta are you? That's the unreliable yacht club. Yacht club. I think it said I need to go to the yacht club anyway. What up? Lilia hasn't heard from Barbara. Wouldn't salvage. No, I don't need to go to the yacht club. Where do I need to go then? Maybe it's inside and downstairs? Stella Bay. Is there a downstairs? Oh no, but there's a back alley. Oh. Subcontractor. Bloody note. Let's take all that. Oh, and that's the ruins right there. So let's see what happened. Do I have the note? Hastily packed suitcase, toss ball, note. Is there anything else? No? Alright, let's just read the quest then. Okay, take the passcode you found on the Starlight Agent's body to Catherine and Fallbrook Shield. Provide details on how to salvage the activated gas. So where's she at? Little pitter patters of the feet. Okay, so she is back here. Oh no, she's out of here. Okay. So she's in the south exit. Alright, so she's in Fallbrook. So that's a town, right? Okay, looks interesting. Right. Oh, she's
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
quite the
You
distance
reckon
away.
the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
Okay. Well, it looks like I got a distance before I get to her. I could go fight a Manta Queen real quick. Or people, Braxton. How about Braxton? Braxton's closer. What was that? What was that and from where? I hear something. Okay. Woo-wee! Okay, they busting. Go ahead, give him that block. Hey, good block. Oh. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out the goop. Get out the goop. Dodge that. Hit him with that. And then put him in the body bag. Alright, acid gone. Girl, please tell me you fighting him at rank. Oh. They're still alive. Hold up. Get that reload. Okay, my gun isn't doing as much damage as it was at first. Oh, she hitting him with that flamethrower. Yo! Just burnt that Jane alive to a crisp. All right, what's in here? Kind of looks like the other place? The place that Vicar Max was at? Oh, perfect. What you got on you? And a bottle of wine. And what's this? It's a book. I wonder if that book is for Max. Yeah, they really don't be stepping outside. They just gave me a top hat. I should check to see like what that top hat is pretty much a given. Let me switch. Got a flamethrower of my own. All right. Pure and plain water.
Think they left anything good behind?
I don't think so.
He used to live here.
Make him regret.
Woo! Okay, that made me jump. I ain't gonna lie. Dodge that. Y'all gonna attack with me?
Someone else will clean this up, right?
All right, we good. We good. Y'all just watching me fight? They're like, yeah, you got it, Captain. No, I don't. Help. Shoot. Dang it. What's going on here? I do not know. Yeah. The Matters Resonance. We're going to go see Eminem. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, whoa,
Visitor?
whoa.
What an unexpected surprise. Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable.
Okay. Say, I'm looking for a man named Braxton. He supposedly came by here. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Look for a man named
I'm
Braxton.
afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest.
Okay.
And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
A part of me don't trust you or your dinner. Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine to you.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
They're cannibals. They're cannibals. They're... Why does this look like something out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Y'all cannibals. What are you? Levy Mather?
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Actually, I'm looking for a man
Sorry,
named
I'm not
Braxton.
real good with, names.
You're a few rungs short of a ladder, aren't you?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way.
We're about to have Braxton for dinner.
Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I might be wrong.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Okay. Let me save, because if I gotta clap these people, I want to do it in a variety of ways. Martha Matters.
What
Or
a
Matthew.
pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
If you're so eager for company, why live all the way out of here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars.
Okay.
Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
Okay. Things have a way of working out, I suppose. What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
What's my journal say about these people? Okay, so I find okay, so that's a side quest for Tucker. All right, so this one, Braxton was making a delivery to a house south of Stella Bay. Perhaps you can find him or an indication of where he might have gone next. Edgar invited you to stay for dinner. The people living here say they don't know anyone named Braxton. I don't know how I feel about this. Do y'all need me to sit in a seat or something?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
You tripped me out. Why's the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
Okay.
I do appreciate your patience. I'd hate to serve company with anything but the best, though.
Oh, okay. I don't. Something ain't right here. Some off.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Well, what? Sure, I bought some candy.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
What happened? Why doesn't he bring the rocket candies anymore?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
Some kind of off-brand drug, maybe? Wouldn't be the first or the worst.
They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
What can you tell me about the man?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
What's his name?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
But I'm a stranger. Oh, but okay.
Okay.
You kind of failed the test, kid.
Maybe
but okay.
I'll see you at dinner.
Think they'll notice if we slip out first?
Yeah, I'm with you, girly. I'm with you. Hold up real quick. Let me yeah, you know, when you can save.
I'll keep it down. Coming.
Hold. Okay, so we unlock that door. What's in here? Bag picks. I'm trying to see if I can find something that would.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
My bad, girl. My bad, girl. Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
No. Calm down. I'm going now. My bad. Apologies. I do not care to be on y'all good side. Hold up. This is interesting. Why do they have a locked door up here? Okay. Close it. And why is this locked?
seen and made my share of corpses, but this...
I called it.
Unsettling.
I'm gonna be sick.
Identifies Braxton Heck as an employee of the MSI Fishery and Velma Ballard as his supervisor. Yeah. If lost, please return to Ballard, Velma, or current supervisor of MSI Fishery Operations, Stella Bay. Supper time. They took off his head, his leg. I'm curious to see what this dinner looks like. Hold up. Oh, you can't really get like a good look at it either through there. Y'all stuck in there. Y'all gonna be stuck in there. Let me do a new save. I'm curious to see what this dinner is gonna be like. She said sneak out. I think she went in there. Did she go in her bedroom? I'll check Vamp Mask after all the DLC come out. I'm getting that day one. Okay, the mother is still cooking. Yeah, we gone. We gone. We gone. I wanted to see what they was cooking, but we gone. But yeah, I'm picking up Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 day one. That drink looked good. It at least passed my eye test. Now, I'm hoping it performs well. I'm hoping the performance for the game would be like, you know, pretty decent, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I was looking forward to it. All right, so we got that done. Let me just go ahead and get this back to Velma.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
A little bit. Oh, no, what's this? Oh, this is a whole safe. Arrow sight. I do need to put like some stuff on my weapons. I'm afraid that I might need money again for like the main quest line. So at the same time, I'm like, I shouldn't be spending my money. So I don't really want to upgrade my weapons, but I would like to put like a sight on this. Ultra. Oh, this one used heavy ammo though. Interesting little weapon. Okay. I take it this is the Stella Bay. This place looks kind of gorgeous, like with the lighting. Or maybe check it out before, but it later.
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
My whole thing is, I just want it to be as good as I remember the first one. Granted, I didn't beat the first one, but the first one was pretty solid. I know a lot of people was talking about like it had like branching lines and all that. I don't remember that. I remember that game being like mad linear. But you know, some people's memory are better than mine. So if people say that it was like more open-ended, then it was more open-ended. But I remember it being linear.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treated
Because I did see that was a lot of the rhetoric going on online. Is that people was like, oh my god, it's linear. They locked 2 characters behind the paywall. And I was just like, well, the 2 characters part, I'm in agreement with y'all. That's bull. The other stuff, is the game good? I don't care if it's linear, open world or not. Is the game good? That's my only thing. Is the repetitious nature of it fun to do? Because every game is repetitive. It's just, is it fun or not?
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Get Braxton's ID. He was killed by cannibals.
Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Cheer up. Maybe Yukara's one better. It's a round way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself.
Yeah.
Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Yes. Can I?
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
What do you mean?
Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
Dang, she was about to try to hustle me again. She was about to say, yeah, if you pay me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing that to people this whole entire time, too. Like, I've been getting them to pay me, but then actually taking the stuff and dipping out. Ooh, this looks good. So this must be that melee weapon I picked up off his body. What is that? Is that acid? Holy. Okay, so that's like energy. Ooh, okay. You hit hard. You hit real hard. Let's swap number 3. Is that a sight on you too? Oh, ain't you got a sight on you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we definitely need that. We definitely need that. Oh, that's Nyoka. My bad. I ain't mean to come to you yet. Meet with Catherine, and then we also got the toss ball. Graham, that's what I was trying to go to. He was all the way at the beginning.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
It has. Give him the poster.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Understood, broski. Appreciate it. And that man got a blocker. Alright. So he got a blocker. He gave me a blocker, and I got some other stuff. Let me see. What else we got? So we also gotta go save Mr. Prickett. We got the toss ball betting. Alright, so I think what I want to do is I want to do these two. Hopefully I could get one of these drinks done before I gotta like head out.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And...
It's a Mantasaur. Mantasaur. That drink look like it has praying mantis arms. Either praying mantis arms or spider limbs. One of the two. Kind of. Well, you're far away. Buddy, you're very far. Oh, you're even further away. Okay. Well, what about you? Far away are you? Okay, and you're even further away. Okay. So, and what about you? Oh, you're back in here. Okay.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Where
Sure.
are you?
Best part is when they pay us.
Is that in the town?
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Oh, that's true.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people
Left
out
toss
there
button.
ain't that nice.
Hey, what's your name?
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
I am not.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I'm none of those. Lie. I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me? We lie.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is part of a goodwill tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
All right. I found this bedding slip in the dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him? You said you were having trouble receiving the tossball transmissions?
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Okay. And what was this?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
That's messed up. Okay. Cut to the chase. Do you know who did it or not? I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go.
Okay.
Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Keep betting on a losing team? Okay. So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Yep. All right, so they normally hang out behind Fallbrook. I said Fallbrook, behind the bar, the yacht club. So, is it... Nope, can't get there like that. Like this, and like this.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Your name is Berta. Shut up. Let me see. Thug. And you must be Elijah, you ugly-looking dwarf.
As you were.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Okay. I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Intimidate. I'll make it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
Intimidate. You've bullied people long enough. If you know what's good for you, you'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
I mean, I could have easily clapped them, but they don't look like they're worth much experience.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
And let's talk with you.
Aha, the helpful stranger I've heard so much about. Here to do business, hmm? Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Why? That's very generous of you. No, you have a meeting.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Oh my god, bro. I'm just looking for an information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No, I'm not. Not in the least. Hey, it could be for both. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project past office food in this sprat colony, I'll go to staff someone. Just tell me how to find an information broker and I'm out. It could be for both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Understood.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
You are. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Understood. Are you tired of scavenging and scraping by? Is that it? Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
Dang, Gally.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
You make a point.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Okay. This lady knows what's going on. Enough preamble. What's the plan?
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Okay. Fine, but how do you mean to do that? How long did it take you to figure out that you need to defend yourself? Let's be nice. Let's be nice.
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
Okay.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Understood. This Bolt 52 sounds
Quite
useful.
one
What
of the
is it?
strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Okay.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
All right. Why be a dick? why be a butthole in this situation? I didn't even realize that he said it wrong, but because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be said ordinance, but I think he said ordinance. So I don't know why be a butthole in this situation. That's crazy. So once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
Understood.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in.
Got it.
And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Okay. So then I guess I'll go get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I sell that information. Before I go, I need to ask you about something.
For you?
Isaac is dead. I found the people who killed him. I have a question about an MSI and the good old days. I met Grim and the landing pad guard. Grim, the landing pad guard. Okay.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
Of course I would have. Still, Your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Y'all some cheapskates, bro.
I see.
Uh,
And was his
625
delivery
bits,
of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
You can give me 1,000. Cool, 4 figures. You say I see. And was his delivery of an MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? He did a bang up job. The second choice. Oh, it's what Celia was thinking about him. My boy Grim.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Yeah.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Okay. How did MSI get kicked out of the board in the first place? What exactly do you want to get back? Like,
why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Okay. I can't fault you for your practicality. Seems to me anything's better than the corporate. Yep. I would say this, but
Indeed,
we role playing.
We've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Okay. Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes. It'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
I'm curious.
What can I do for you?
You mentioned the Bolt 52, but the Bolt 52 itself sounds like some sort of... It sounds like some sort of like weapon that Dr. Evil would have. Like, for any of you out there familiar with like Austin Powers or something like that. Sound like something that Dr. Evil would have. It's starting to get up there a little bit. I need to start working on these. But for lockpicky. Put that at 5. For 72. That's for persuade. I'm gonna be long gun, heavy weapons. Also persuade. Ooh, lie could work in my favor. Let's get lie up there a little bit. And I need to get hacked to 60. Eventually I'm gonna change my armor. I'm gonna like go through all my stuff and change my armor and everything. I just want to get to a point in the game where I know for a fact I don't need to use my money to like advance any quest line. And once I'm there, I think I'll be good. All right, let's go ahead and save. Lockpicky. But it is 7:37. Thank you all so much for stopping by and chilling with me as always. I greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel. To those over on Twitch, be sure to follow. And I need to head out so that I can get ready for work. Until next time I catch y'all, deuces.